It's a frustrating way to end your day, locked out of your own car. It's what happened to Robert Flaws.
Put my keys on the seat.
His keys were inside, while he was stuck outside. Flaws called his brother Mike for help, who quickly found a locksmith online.
And they said it would be $72.
Mike thought the problem was solved until he got another call from Robert.
That they charged him $871.70 to unlock his car. And I'm like, are you kidding?
Furious, Mike called the locksmith.
The guy's like, I don't know what you're talking about, hung up on me.
Becoming yet another victim of an increasingly common locksmith scam in the metro.
I had shut the door to go grab my purse, and I had realized I had left my keys in my car.
A locksmith promised Hannah Paxton he could unlock her car for $125. But as soon as he finished the job and drove away,
I had gotten the notification on my phone from my bank company.
her debit card had been charged not $125, but $730. Both Robert and Hannah tried to dispute the debit card charges, but their banks declined to help because the locksmith had produced signed receipts showing they agreed to the charge. But both say all they signed was a blank screen.
It was just a signature line. He hadn't written anything on it. He just told me to sign it as proof of, like he was there.
So what locksmith company is this? The company Hannah used is Locksmiths Around the Clock. The company Mr. Flaws used is On Time Locksmith Pros. But both appear to be linked to the same man. So Fox 4 problem solvers called the number listed at On Time Locksmith Pros website. But the woman who answered the phone sounded like she was working at a call center. She hung up on me when I told her I was a reporter investigating complaints about their customers being overcharged.
And they hung up.
We then paid a visit to the address also listed on one of the locksmith's website, this house on North Jefferson Street. The woman living there was shocked when we told her this was the supposed address of a locksmith company.
This is my best friend's house, and I rent from her.
Oh, so you live here?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
does she have a husband or something that might be a locksmith, or is she a locksmith? No?
No.
Okay. Both Hannah and Robert have been given phone numbers with an 816 area code that supposedly linked directly to their locksmith. When they dialed it, the name Kirk Rash popped up. The man who answered the phone had a heavy Middle Eastern accent. There's only one Kirk Rash we could find in all of the Kansas City metro. Are you a locksmith? Or
No.
Do you own a locksmith company?
No.
Another dead end. Determined to get to the bottom of this, Fox 4 problem solvers asked both Hannah and Robert to find out from their banks who got the money from their debit cards. Both were given the same name, Yakov Mashiach. The only person we could find in the entire country with that name lives in Chicago. A reporter at our Chicago station paid a visit to his home and even left a business card. That was weeks ago. No one ever contacted him. So I called Mashiach, leaving messages 3 times. A few days after that third call, we received a phone call from a man who identified himself as Mashiach's attorney. He told us that Mashiach had no connection to a locksmith company and in fact makes a living operating nursing homes. Fox 4 problem solvers also contacted the Missouri Attorney General's office. The AG's office pointed out that the complaints were strikingly similar to another locksmith scam that once thrived in Missouri more than a decade ago and was operated by Israelis living in the United States. Problem Solvers was the first to expose that scam as well. I mean, what was complicated about that law?
You'll have to talk to my boss.
Then Attorney General Chris Koster made multiple arrests, and the problems seemed to disappear until now. The Missouri Attorney General's office would like to hear from you if you feel you've been scammed by this group of locksmiths. Linda Wager, Fox 4 Problem Solvers.